Is that about the time they put you in as the Queen of the Preston? What were you, a Queen or a Liberty?
Goddess of Liberty.
Goddess of Liberty? Is that about the time you were that?
Oh no, well, I wasn't the Goddess of Liberty until I was out of high school, because I was up to Pocatello going to
So
school.
you were going to college.
And yeah, I was up
So
to
what
that.
were you, about 18,
And
19?
I didn't know anything about them doing it. They put my name in, and because they put my name in, my dad, he was going to see that I got it. He was one of these that wanted to show off, I guess. I don't know how he had a lot of friends or anything, but they did it by votes.
Oh.
And so anyway.
Well, I bet a lot of people thought you
No,
were a
I
beautiful
didn't know.
person.
I didn't know a thing about that till I got off of the. I had to come from Pocatello on the train, and they met me at Dayton.
Oh.
And that not Biddy Struby, Ruby Struby, that she was Biddy's sister. She was all in that, all up here. But she always liked me, and but she went and asked Dad if she couldn't ride over to Dayton to get me. And Dad was always good to kiss her. He said, "You meet over to the train?" "Yes, I want to go and beat her." So they had her with her, and she was so tickled to get them to come over there. But anyway, they was going to, they had all these posters and everything. They was going to have it really a surprise. And she's the one that gave it. She says, "Do you know what? You're going to be the Goddess of Liberty." And I thought I knew she was a little funny up here, and I thought, well, that's one of her pipe dreams. I said, oh, but anyway, I was, and I wasn't even there.
You
Well,
went
that must have been fun for you, having a little
I don't know who
honor
had-
like that.
I think my dad had more fun than anybody.
well, he's probably
think
proud of you.
He was kind of proud that one of his could. Well, my father had a lot of friends, or I guess maybe I wouldn't have gone. They all, I guess I got twice as much votes as the other contestants. But they didn't do it for me, they did it for my dad.
I don't think so. I'll bet you were a sweet, lovely person.
But that
Beautiful blonde hair and blue eyes.
But those little girls that was the tenants, they were so darling. They were the cutest little girls.
Did you go to high school at the Knight Academy?
No, I was just a little bit too old or too young to go there.
To the Knight
That
Academy?
was all over. No, I graduated from Preston High School.
Preston High School. Were you in dramatics there?
But what?
Were you in dramatics there? Plays?
I wasn't a bit popular and things like that, but I used to. They'd have contests, state contests, and so I'd enter some of them. And I got to. I wanted to be in one of the plays. That's what I wanted to, but they didn't ask me to be. But I got the high rating in a reading in that section. But I didn't. That wasn't what I wanted. I was just dying to be in one of those plays.
How did you get your interest in plays and drama and so forth? What got your interest in those?
I always was interested, but nothing happened. I did that on my own when I got to Weston. I made up my mind I could do it, and I just
Put you in and they says, hey, you're good. Huh?
I just loved to do it, and nobody enjoyed it any more than I did.
What got you to go to Weston? How come you went to Weston?
Oh, there was a vacancy for the 4th grade.
Teaching
And,
school, huh?
the first year though, the first 2 years, I taught way over the 5th ward. And I didn't only have the 4th grade, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. It's
All four
Oh.
grades.
And boy, I wanted to get out of that as quick as I could.
That would be hard.
I don't blame you, Grandma.
Jobs wasn't so easy to get then.
I bet not. Especially for
And so this
in Weston.
Aunt Fanny, that's Grandma's sister, you know. I guess she told him there was an opening for a fourth grade teacher in Weston. And boy, my dad went right over there, right straight.
Did
To
you go right out of
investigate.
high school?
And then
Did you?
no, not high school, grade school.
Where'd you go to? Did you go to college?
Where'd you get your
Oh
teacher
yeah,
training?
Pocatello.
Pocatello.
Uh,
I didn't know that.
Well, it's a normal school where you get training for to be a teacher.
She said she had a lot of fun up there.
What'd you do in Pocatello, Grandma? Did you study?
No, I got called on the carpet for a poor grade, believe it or not.
You?
Yes, I was. I had to go to the dean's office.
No
They
way.
wanted to know what was the matter, why I was failing in that subject.
Were you playing too much?
I said, I guess I could go out too much. Your dad was coming to Pocatello then.
Did you know
I guess
Grandpa
I
then?
was-
Well, we
Don't
gotta back
spit it.
up then.
I wasn't studying.
Well, when
much.
did you meet Grandpa?
What?
When did you meet Grandpa?
Oh, I met him in Weston when I first got over to Weston. They used to have one of their big affairs in Weston Ward is in the fall of the year when they started MIA up again. Boy, they really went out all out for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, they have a program and then it ends up with a dance and refreshments and everything. And so he asked me for a date to go. Well, I thought, well, that's pretty good.
What
Aunt
w-
Patty says, well, he tries them all, Hilda. He tries every school teacher that comes to Weston. You want to
What'd
be
you think
careful
of him,
with
Grandma?
Huh?
What'd you think of him when you first saw him?
Oh, I thought he was the handsomest man I ever saw.
I bet she thought he was
But
awesome.
Awesome, huh? It was awesome?
But anyway, yes, he was awesome. I know what Tanya feels like when she uses that word. But he was a lot, see, he's 5 years older than I am. And I knew he'd had a lot of girls, nice girls.
Grandpa?
Oh, wow.
He was a ladies' man?
Ah, yes, he was. He was a ladies' man. And they didn't let me forget it either. Aunt Fanny was always doing. She says, "Well, he gets all these school teachers that comes. They all want to go with him. He takes them for a while, then he drops them, and he will you too."
Well, when he met you, he was just floored, right?
But anyway, he asked me to go to this here MIA dance. And,
Do you remember what you wore?
no, I can't remember that.
I thought maybe you'd be so excited you'd never forget that.
Oh, I didn't have very cute clothes.
Oh. She
The
just
only
had to
thing
wear
I
what
had-
you had.
The only thing I had was pretty hair.
Pretty
They all thought
blonde
my
hair.
hair was so golden and pretty, you know.
Golden hair.
Well, Aunt Net tried to get as much as she could for me, and then when I got it, their dad, of course, did too. Well, I guess I had a job before I was married. I worked for I don't know how long at Idaho State Bank. And George Bloods was the cashier, Vanessa Hanson was assistant cashier.
Oh, and there was a guy that used to bother you.
That's the one that used to have been Vanessa. If it hadn't been Vanessa, I don't know what I'd done because he knew it. And he says, well, he's that kind of a man. And he says, I'll just hang around. Because a lot of time he could get his work was done and he could leave. But my work was posting those darn, where, you know, when the checks come in, you know, they call it, posting all those checks in their people's accounts, you know. And sometimes you'd have to work till midnight. Because we didn't have the system they've got today, you know. But